Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome, folks, to Dublin Stadium across the pond in the beautiful country of Ireland, as we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Cyclones will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get the first swing today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Now they call a run. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Catch made on the right side. And they're able to get him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Iowa State's offense gets their first crack now. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Scanning the field. It's Becht. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And it's a bunch formation. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. And the Wildcats trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to...
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going. He's in the clear. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to throw. It's Becht. On the move now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback. And instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Oh, and he'll go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And the runner brought down after just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The sure hands, it's Brown. Now here he goes. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
A lot of times we talk about those tough, grinding yards. It's a running back that's fighting for those extra yards. Here, it's the tight end that needs to grind it out for first down yardage. Well done.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They go with a direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. First down and 10 now. To throw, it's Johnson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. He's got to begin to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Wildcats line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense is still clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Becht. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And the Cyclones come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking downfield, it's Becht. Caught over the middle, it's Townsend. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Hansen. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged.
Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. The defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Hands off to the left. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. This offense really clicking. Well, the energy really building now. But they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties away.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got room to run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this.
Breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll run it to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Johnson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a receiver. Grant behind the line. It's Jackson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. What I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Edwards. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here we go. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. The ball will be down just inside the 30.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They're going to run it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Grinding away with a running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last. So we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. There's the handoff. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. And by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.